breezy and pleasant weather conditions across west central Ohio right now, but we are looking at a unsettled forecast for the afternoon as we track a line of thunder showers that sits over Michigan and Indiana right now. This line racing east around 45 to 50 miles per hour, bringing with us some gusty winds and a brief surge of heavy rain, and we are expecting that to overspread the area throughout the early to mid part of this afternoon. So here's kind of a look. If we look a little bit closer here at the timeline, you can see right now it's just north and west of Bryan there, the northwest edge of the state. It's going to race in there shortly, and then from there we're going to see a gradual southeast progression. This is a rough timeline here. So essentially we're thinking after 2 o'clock in Lima, we'll see this line racing in with some heavy rain and wind, and areas like Sidney, we'll see it down as we get towards about 2:50 this afternoon. Again, brief heavy rain, wind, and then we'll see things kind of quiet down as that line races through later this afternoon. So it won't last too long. But as we look at temperatures right now, ahead of the rain, we're at 77 in Ottawa, 75 in Lima, 74 Wapakoneta, but it's the wind that really is starting to pick up out there. Very breezy day. We have winds sustained right now as expected. We told you this morning it would be a very breezy day. We have southwest winds 20 plus miles per hour for our area right now, and the winds gusting almost to 30 miles an hour. So it's already windy as it is, and then when the rain starts to move in, that could help to enhance these already breezy conditions where we could see some gusts 30, maybe 40 miles an hour. So while that's not severe, it's still enough to toss around some loose items outside. So just keep that in mind. After 2 o'clock in Lima, when that line comes through, it'll get extra windy, and we'll see that line of heavy downpours as well. Our latest forecast model showing the rough timeline. A lot of times these models are a little slow because it's just moving so quickly. I think by 3 o'clock, it'll certainly be over our area at that point, and then as we get towards about 5, that line is already over, and we're going to see actually a little bit of sunshine develop. But don't let your guard down just yet. Don't think, oh, I can put the raincoat away, because we still have a chance for a couple more showers into the early and mid-evening. This is 5:30. Still a few more thunder showers over parts of eastern Indiana. We can't fully take out the chance of rain until we see that wind direction shift from the southwest to more of the west and northwest. That will tell us when the front arrives. So you see here by 7:30, see how the wind's starting to shift now to the northwest. So that tells us that the front is moving through. And once that front passes, we'll no longer see a chance of rain. And that's going to funnel in a very dry air mass overnight tonight. And we are looking forward to an incredible forecast tomorrow with sunshine, very low humidity, and actually some cooler conditions than what we're seeing today. So looking forward to a great Friday, and we're going to see a very dry weather pattern. Here's a look at the overall weather picture. You can see not a whole lot coming our way over the next several days. We'll see a tropical system actually impact parts of Southern California this weekend. It's not often you see that. So again, this afternoon, we're going to track that line of showers and thunderstorms arriving. It looks like after 2 o'clock in Lima, be prepared for some brief heavy rain and some gusty winds. And then we'll look at temperatures falling tonight to the low 50s. Tomorrow, 75. What a great opening to the Allen County Fair. We're going to look at just some splendid weather conditions. And then Saturday morning, we start off at 51. We'll see a high of 78 with sunshine on Saturday. And then we crank up the heat. 87 by Sunday, and then by Monday, we're approaching 90. So next week, we're going to turn up the heat, but we're going to stay dry with sunshine.